I've got a confession to make. You see, I've been coming to the Main Street vacuum cleaner store ever since I was born. I even became a vacuum salesman when I was about 6 or 7. But still to this day, I've never actually sold a vacuum. The head salesman at our store sure didn't make things any easier. Every week, he'd remind us to be out there selling.
Personally owning a vacuum cleaner is the most important thing in the world.
I'd always nod my head, but when it actually came right down to it, I couldn't admit to anyone outside the store that I even owned a vacuum. I tried to be the silent salesman type, but that didn't work too well. One day, I was changing the bag on my vacuum when the doorbell rang.
Ding dong, ding dong. Hello there, neighbor.
Oh, what vacuum? I don't know what you're talking about.
Say, I've been noticing something different about you. You have something the rest of us just don't have. What is it?
It's my curtains. They're made of cloth. Unusual, huh?
No, that's not it. Say, you have one of those vacuum cleaners, don't you?
Never heard of it. You must be thinking about somebody else.
But isn't that a vacuum cleaner?
Oh, that. No, that's my dog, Fido. Sit, boy. Good boy. Oh, you like that, don't you?
Well, it sure looks like a vacuum cleaner.
Personally owning a vacuum cleaner is the most important thing in the world.
Well, I decided to watch an older salesman at work, Mr. Gumbleton, who's been coming to the store for 40 or 50 years now, was glad to help me out. He even took me to his favorite street corner.
All right, Frankie. Now, you gotta be aggressive. It's the only tactic these people listen to. So, today, we're gonna get a little old school.
Hey, Frank, what's up?
Oh, hi, Barb. How are you?
You pigs! Your floors are filthy! Your carpets are a disgrace! You should be ashamed of yourselves! You have been deceived by the dirt devil! Woe to you who have not a vacuum cleaner! Your brooms are powerless! You must buy a vacuum, and you must buy it now!
Whatever, crazy old coot.
Glory be to Auric. Frankie, come over here. What a wonderful day of sales. Did you see that? Those people were so struck for a need of a vacuum cleaner, they ran home to grab their money to buy one. Yep.
I gotta be going, Mr. Gumbleton, but thanks.
Well, don't mention it. Remember, be aggressive and beware Swiffers, for they are the false prophets.
I could never sell a vacuum that way. And then another salesman
Saleswoman,
gave me a new approach to try.
all you need is an instruction pamphlet.
What's it called?
The 4 Laws of Vacuum Cleaner Salesmanship.
Sounds kind of technical. Have you actually sold any machines using this approach?
Why, dozens. Come on, I will show you the ropes, and you can watch the master at work.
A guy in a bathrobe answered our first knock.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding 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 dong.
Hold your horses, I'm
Ding-dong.
coming. Oh. Yeah?
Good morning, Mr. Insert Name here. I'm Vicky Eureka from the Main Street Vacuum Store, and I'd like to tell you the features of our MSV 17 model. The armature is connected under the suction fastener, which is adjustable to a 45-degree angle.
That's great. I've been looking for one for my
And
wife.
the 2.5 horsepower motor with pre-lubricated bearings is served by a spring-activated U-joint pivot. Take it away, Frank. Close the deal.
But he just slammed the door.
Well, don't take no for an answer. Apply the pressure. You'll never get the Salesman of the Month parking spot with that type of attitude. Obviously, you are not ready for the big leagues. Amateurs.
That night, I went home, flopped on my couch with a box of bonbons, and channel surfed. I was so dejected that I even watched that famous salesman on TV. I figured maybe I could pick up some selling tips.
Howdy, all you folks out there in TV land. It's me, your old friend, Brother Dusty, and my beautiful wife, Fran.
Welcome to the Upright Hour.
Now, in just a few minutes, Franny here will be singing some of our old-time favorites, backed up by the heavenly sounds of our famous trio, the Dust Bunnies.
Thank you, Dusty. But first, let's tell these nice folks at home about this month's gift.
Well, you remember how popular last month's gift was, the bumper sticker. You remember, the Hoover Super Vac that was eating Charles Darwin's Dustbuster? Well, this month, Fran and I have something special for everybody out there. We've signed some Auric XL vacuum bags, and they can be yours for a donation of $100. All you have to do is send in your money, and we'll even throw in a set of...
Enough already. Brother Dusty sure had a flashy approach, but he didn't actually sell any machines. Then I remembered what our head salesman said last week.
Personally owning a vacuum cleaner is the most important thing in the world. So go out to the highways and the byways and bring them in.
Bring him in. That's it. The next day, I ran into my old friend Barb Berkelman at a coffee shop. Hi, Barb. How are you?
Lousy.
Okay. Well, I would like to invite you to come to the vacuum store with me next week.
The vacuum store? Why would I want to go there?
Well, I can't tell you.
Why not?
Well, we have a great head salesman, and he gives great sales talks.
Wait a minute. Don't you own a vacuum cleaner?
Well, yeah.
So why don't you try to sell me one? What's the matter? Doesn't yours work?
I'm not a professional salesman, and we have people who are trained for that.
No way, man. My mom used to make me go to the vacuum store when I was a kid. I was bored stiff.
Man, I'm never gonna get this. Oh, what is broken glass? I better clean this up before somebody gets hurt.
Hello? Excuse me? Excuse me? Hello?
Oh, hi, Mrs. Zambrowski.
Why, hello there, neighbor. I couldn't help but notice you cleaning the floor with your dog, Fido, there. Seems to work quite well.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it gets the floor really clean, doesn't it?
Yep, that's right.
Say, can I try that?
Oh, well, yeah, sure. Let me just get it set up for you.
Wow, oh my goodness. That's amazing.
Oh, hey there. Can I try that?
Sure.
Wow!
Oh,
Whoa!
look at that.
Hey, this thing really sucks.
Yeah, the suction is quite powerful.
I have been looking for one of these for my wife. Hey, where can I get one of these?
Well, I'd love to tell you how I got mine.
Super!
So I told them. And that's how I sold my very first vacuum cleaner. And you know what I discovered? To sell more vacuums, all our company needed was more demonstration models.